Good morning, YouTube. This is the July 1st Now page update in 2026, which happens to also be my birthday. 31 rotations around the sun, and I find myself, relatively excited for today. I have to run karaoke tonight, my job, but that's going to be fun. I get to celebrate in a place that I enjoy, and so I'm making this video before I'm making the blog post version. But essentially, every month I do a Now page update video and blog post, blog, updating you about what's happening professionally and personally in my life. And really, there hasn't been a whole lot of updates because I haven't been able to find a day job or anything like that, but I still have my night job doing karaoke, and I still am selling stuff on Marketplace. However, Marketplace recently had to do this thing where they wanted me to send my ID to confirm my account, despite the fact my Facebook account is from 2009. They have plenty of data about me. They just wanted to do that so they have access to my ID card. And while I'm not a big cybersecurity kind of guy, I definitely don't trust Meta at all with my legal ID. So I'm not going to do that, and they prevented a lot of my listings from being seen and or sold. But what I have been able to do is go on there and find interesting listings and trade with people. So for example, that little mini computer and little Game Boy on top, I traded a Richway Pocket 4 Pro, which is a nice fancier Android Game Boy. I'm using Game Boy as a term just to make it easier for people to understand. And in return, I got a Raspberry Pi with a screen, little microcomputer. I had that mini PC and the little cheaper Game Boy that I can throw around and not worry about dropping. So the trade was much more worthwhile, and he got a better handheld that he wanted. And then hopefully this weekend I'll have a couple more trades lined up, and I'll probably make some videos about those trades once I get my hands on the devices. But until then, I'm not going to jinx anything. And when it comes to content creation, especially, I have been very much, I don't want to say lazy, but demotivated, and have not been doing nearly as much as I should. So I'm looking at my calendar now that I have in Obsidian, and honestly, I'm not really putting out the stuff that I need to do. At the beginning of the year, I planned out every day for content, the entire year, up until even January 2027. And essentially, there's 1 to 4 posts a day, and at least 1 post a day. But I've missed so many days and weeks now at this point in this year. And granted, I'm still putting down a lot of stuff, and I also failed this last month at using Opus Clip at all. I had 15 videos I needed to repurpose, and yet I didn't do it. I finally put them in Opus, and now today probably I'm going to go through and get the clips from them. And I need to also finish my interview, which will be another video on this channel today. And then on top of that, I have some other endeavors that I want to make, especially when it comes to the PIOS templates and some other stuff. And I've been so demotivated and so inactive that I have not really put enough effort into it. I have, however, cleaned up this area a little bit, kind of organized my technology and try to consolidate things. You can see there's a plastic container here. I have not the same plastic container, but I have 3 to 4 containers. All my stuff is decentralized between all these different organizations. Now it's just 1 or 2 or 3 if you want to count that one too. But it's more, not junk, but extra stuff. So my point is, I finally have been consolidating a lot of that and selling stuff slowly but surely, usually through in-person meetings rather than Marketplace, but I digress. And then I've also been able to trade. And so that downsizing has also been pretty effective for me too, I think, because it made me feel a little bit more free, less beholden to my material things. And on top of that, I've been also doing home server stuff. So I have my little mini PC here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but a little Intel NUC. And I put a server on there. It's called Zima OS, and it's technically just Linux, but essentially it makes having a home server super easy to do. And I wanted something that would be quick to learn, so that way I can learn more difficult stuff, the Docker images and which apps I should be using and how to set it up. And because of that, I'm going to have a lot more freedom to de-Google and get off of big data companies. So we were mentioning how bad Meta was earlier. Google, Facebook through Meta, and Microsoft, if you will, has been very bad as of the last few years, more so than usual, and just shoving their ads and services in your face. So I haven't made the full move to Linux yet, but I'm definitely highly considering it, and I've already done it for a short time in the past anyways, and I already have on my Legion Go gone full Linux. And I might still put different Linux on there, but for now, I am still doing Linux on there, Windows on here, probably going to put Linux on there here soon. So I'm pretty excited to get back into that kind of experimentation phase and trying out new Linux distros and changing my life. And even on my phone, probably putting Graphene OS and just going full decoupling from these big data companies. There aren't that many things that I can update you on, but I figured I would make this video because it came fresh in mind. If I think of anything else, I'll add it to the blog post afterwards. And yeah, thank you for watching.